Let's carry on.
Okay.
HBO bosses used secret, quote-unquote, fake accounts to troll TV critics, according to Rolling Stone.
So, like, oh my God. This is ridiculous, dude.
It sounds ridiculous.
It's so stupid. So, I don't know what this guy is at HBO. He was the president of original programming. And people would review HBO shows, of course, as they do, and be like, I don't like this show. It's cheesy, whatever.
Yep.
And he would see he was apparently obsessed with Twitter. And he'd see people tweeting about it, and then he would be like, well, someone needs to reply to this. This is what the tweet should say. Maybe we have someone that can tweet this or whatever.
Yeah.
So people would have to make a fake Twitter account to reply to these guys, to talk shit to them for the president of original programming. And it's just like, wow, you're so thin-skinned about this. Like, take the like criticism and just like brush it off or whatever. But no, he had to have people, his little secret reply diss to these guys. So the reason this came out was a guy who filed a wrongful dismissal lawsuit against HBO because he was fired because he said that he had done like a mental illness thing, told them about his mental illness, and then they fired him or whatever. So he had to provide all the evidence, and there was all these text messages and emails and stuff that he would show, like, this is part of my job, was to go and create like a fake Twitter account to reply to, you know, critics of HBO. It sounds so stupid. Oh my God. But as I was reading these tweets, I was like, wow, this is exactly what like all these Twitter accounts would reply to, like a tweet from like the president of the United States of America.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, they are all fake. Just like anything negative is just like not real, basically.
Yeah.
Just the way they're written, and like the account name will be like Kathy 793-728-43291. That's like the account name.
Yeah.
It's like they are all troll farms. It's crazy.
Yeah, they just have a big AI troll farm going now.
Yeah.
They can all do it with AI.
No, Elon's taking care of that, dude.
Yeah, he's getting rid of the AI
Getting
off
rid
Twitter.
of it all. The other thing too is like you'd think like, okay, the big critic for like whatever, Rolling Stone, he puts up his tweet saying like, I didn't like this show. This is the reason why. Read my article on rollingstone.com.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think someone that's like that into the spotlight of entertainment would even be able to see the amount of replies they get to a tweet?
Probably not.
So like, what is the gratification there? Just for your own personal, like, ha, I got him, but
yeah,
like,
got him with a zinger.
They never even saw it, and just the way the tweets were just so like ridiculously stupid.
Yes.
Yeah. So like the guy that was targeted was Alan Sepinwall. And he says, like, HBO's The Never should have been Joss Whedon's triumphant return to television. Instead, it's very messy for both creative reasons and an accumulation of real-world allegations against creator. My review. And then the tweet the guy said, like the president of HBO's original programming said, this is what the tweet has to say. Alan is always predictably safe and scared in his opinions. And it's just like... Ooh.
That is such an executive making something up for someone to say.
Yeah.
Line.
And then it's from Kelly Shepard at Kelly SH33889356.
Wow.
It's like, okay. And then you go and you look at her account and it's like 28 following, 1 follower, she, her, mom, Texan, herbalist, aromatherapist, vegan. It's like, whatever.
That is not something that she would say.
Another one, Adam Sternberg said, if they're called the Touched, why is the show called The Nevers? Seemed like it should be called The Touched. And then answer, don't get your panties in a bunch. The show just started. It's like, who cares? The guy commented about the name of the show and you have to... Oh my God.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me, but you know.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. I don't know, dude. If I was president of original programming at HBO, I'd be just like, who cares? This guy you didn't like the show. Well, okay. So what? Like one
Yeah.
reviewer. Like I get that the idea is like, oh, the reviewers are gonna steer people to or away from your show. But like, what is having a little wiener tweet gonna do? Oh, you're right. I changed my review. You were right. I was wrong. No name account.
It's just something that, you know, he wanted to say to this person, but he couldn't actually say it. So he.
But why couldn't he say it?
Because that would be bad for him.
I don't know, dude.
That would be like, it would bring shame upon his house. I don't know.
When I see something like that, and it's just like, oh, whatever. Just okay. I guess I'm not the president of HBO's original programming, so I don't know the pressures
you don't know.
under. I just
you don't understand at all.
I don't understand at all. But it's just like why even respond to that?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me.
But that's why I'm not the president of
that
HBO's
is why
original programming.
You are not.
I just don't get it.
You just don't understand.
I just don't have that killer mentality, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just what a little man. That's like when what's his name from Xbox? The guy that did the press conference when they revealed the Xbox One, and it had like no used games, and they had all the TV bullshit built in and all that stuff. And people on Reddit were like, "Oh, this is the worst launch this is going to be terrible. It sucks." And the guy went and DM'd them on Twitter, not Twitter, on Reddit. No, wait, was it Reddit? No, it wasn't Reddit. It was the NeoGAF forums. So the NeoGAF forums was a huge site for gaming news, and they had basically like verified accounts. Yeah. So he DM'd the guy from his account being like, "Oh, what have you accomplished in your life, buddy? You think you know everything?" It's like, wow, this is like the guy that's the president of the Xbox division being like a little fucking wiener boy. Yeah. It's like you couldn't take just one drop of criticism and ignore it. Like, holy fuck. Just crazy, dude.
Yes. I mean, what a terrible console. What a terrible launch. That was literally.
Oh, yeah. It was terrible.
It's universally agreed.
But rather than being like, yeah, we really dropped the ball, or like, oh, some guy on NeoGAF is talking shit about me. Like, who cares? He has to DM him about. It's like, dude, you're the fucking president of Xbox and Microsoft. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Getting fired? Oh, yeah.
No, he didn't get fired. He like stepped down because he fucked it all up. But it was just like,
might as well have gotten fired.
Oh my God. That was a ridiculous. Oh, real time. I wish we had the podcast going on then, man. There was a lot of stuff going on with that. So good. Yeah. Anyways, what a wiener.
Yes.